Arishmaima Yamamwaha Ebasum Jefi or Hanan Chipomiensa Ebre Asum. Say a day a year from Tobrecasia Bonso, Ebre more now when you be a tea. Now, and some of the bear was from Jeff from Sunowatanka, our Asante Mema Nani, hello. 101.5 and no KJT CNN Krobia Santoko Toko 2402 open so abebu na sase so adu kumase doctor say kwame despite us Kenyan sani na eba enkare na monten so a gamanche ame baabi ibutu eno okay 101.7 and neat 100.9 Munika Peace FM ho ewo enkankwanta na monja so say ne pa so abedie Fila FM Tamale Rock FM Tadi Dynamite ewo takwa Bosumi FM wo achimso ado na achimansa ewo achimda ejagum wo Eagle FM Cape Coast Coastal FM so ewo mankasim umiewu say Liberty was a we so the beat say we are somewhere so beyond kwabranto atu afiri wa bepiem nkran ha indiano so enkwanta Enzima FM ewo Enzima achisamanfo won so etiyenka Star FM ewo Atebu ena eye Koko FM ewo Tepa amanfo ewo efitin so mko adesu so Dachi FM peaceFMonline.com GhanaToday.com World Digital Radio London 20 years and still counting 23 and you go so here again na ya kuna do radio station and also ewo Worcester US Abridgement Unity Radio and some ade be no ensem ni bi ne
Yera Francis Adeni mo ese abom beto no nyame yadoma memende be no enye mre sa
Midday ni mu ya Midday di kan obosumi duba ko no mo no e na ye de sa kan si hyeche so said ye munim no achiefu nim enipa nai e na aka yen a ye wo akan si ni mo no nti e na fom mu bia
na about okro ya nwora Kennedy akwamprako Japan e ka de kire delegates ne say wo monto oba ma obi anani da ho no wani suade hunu papa Peace News enipa bi ya wogaru ya positive sojafo akodufudufo mo ebekasa Bureau of Public Safety so say National Security Minister ontu ne ho ade so na eno te kokoda Rahela Po na no na oginamu den awa abato mu so say wo sese efa ne fa amente be ho ase beba bia na omo kanto fam na NDC nkunimdie enye befua
NDC adehye nyina e wogo mu asentra se adwobreo mesremo na adwoade e koso bia me de aye nku asra enti obia so akoma embra form
ensembi ka wenum ho ne yesene kosode bramo say Peace FM prem tobre kase asede we chere de ma levels herbal limited. What the levels natural capsules are bebwa memma. Bema bi ohon ma wasini trans obo 69. Opejanity no atiato. Omane ho so no da fem. Levels natural capsules ena we hia. Oba tie. Atenke janu adum. Ugu aware. Wo hia levels fa kenya atenke janu ebeso kama. Enwe wa pharmacy ne chemical stores etwa ho hia Repage Ventures o kan shi Colinac e wo kumase etuton free ho. 0599 056 033 and 0599 670 402 Susie Herbal Center. What is Sibi men na meme yojun so me ye bi kebe mu hwehwe no anom bi Sibi women obo kwa fichiro te yaw enkabone wo na hemfie Sibi soap eno so eboa wa kwan bebre suma wa hu ne die wo na ho eya kama e wa pharmacy ne chemical stores e twa ho hia 0247 111671 and 0246 578750 MTN 4G plus eba internet no ade wo speed eno eye MTN no choose turbonet no MTN say we there for you everywhere you go. This way chocolate drink koko so mfa so kan ade a chobata de ono mahia ka ho a eni suhie enwada roma ena yesi nkunya akenkanfo a mote yenken eyem nana ya kunadu menen
achenkwa na menumbre mu odehye ahofedua wodi Ankan Kwame Yeboa. Afi mu bienya brene adagye na momfama so mfamie na asem ni nkyerɛkyerɛ no yɛmfa enso monim na ye hyase na opani ba ko na ni abrese krodoma dacho nya Franco betu ediama MPP ayowura Francis Adenimo engineer ekende ho na wode atodwa se nipa ba ko makudu na nka mo pre wo MPP amnyoko nim na enso emro mo koto de di kan wie no ebeka nipa be enum asensia ene bi yi om ho firim titi akbeka nipa mako nan ene mo pressure ba ko benya tumi na wode akopre mampani adwa no na sa nipa ekopre omnum didi sui Ghana mampani abede che His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia openi oyemra shibe dwani ma de che wa Central abato mpeso so Kennedy ohene Japan yebon manefe no showdown engineer Francis Adenimo ono so mibi abesen kono na oyemra shibe dwani ena enei openi akane no yeso afo hwe kwayonsem so ewo mem Dr. Afi Akuto Adenimo say say adwumadi e ba so me de be no enya de deda fom nipa ekogane nyina no obi abetuma di mampani
nana etiefo akwantu obi ani wa eda fom MPP Frank tu akansi aye koso yapem so akan na beye enum ene yedwoada ochana branda wukuada yawada efiada na memenda de ni mu ya memenda di kan obosumi duba akunu mo no ene yede sa akansi hyeche so said ye munim no etiefo nim enipa nike ena akayen a yewo akansi ni mo no nti na fomu bia na nana etiefo wenya ade edi kan a memeye enipa nan na ye no aka no uba infiemu dia me na miswa ame miswa no so me na me o mu senior ebiza me second attempt ni wo mu nyina wo first attempt ni nti me no na me o mu senior na me experience was our campaign we mu
Entiza ento aba wo bo nipa ne emfiemu de oso no nusa ne ba pa sesuahunu se de wakobi pen a omu nyina wono o esuahunu ewum osare ade se de to delegate ne mi se momu ni sikachi payos mo se ekwakwa se ukwaji sika kwaji TV akwaji fridge no akoto me nipa wontimi ni mampani afi wo bawie no wadi udokrokwa to wasre pa se omu nya gide onimu omu fa tumini ma no momu ni sikachi enkonkwaji obi sika
say no she and delegates na over 200,000 ene beto mesre delegates ne say aba we ya beto enye sika abato enye ho na bre misika kese na ho na bre misika ketwa ena ho na amre misika aba we so aye beto enye rabble rousing abato ene ye beto abayi eyi why na ye the most suitable person ye de ne ko Ghana fo edwaso se Ghana fo nto Emma MPP amanyoko yensan ni nkunim 2024 Ghana fo ebeto ehɔ ne mu na yedru enti delegates mesremo sika de ebi no mu di bi beba baby ade ni mo silver and gold have I none but what I will have for you is peace, unity and prosperity.
Sika na dwetɛ de me ni bi na dem de o mamo eye asomdwie enkabom eni yidie enti momfa tumi ni hye Adenimo engineer ensa
ewo MPP for abakro ya ho no onmonyafo Kennedy akompreko Japan enso esre na de sedi ode to delegates anim ne se obi o wa ni suade hunu wo wa tu ho ache wo wa badaye ene tema ene nyame ya adom na adom a memenda delegates hwento abama no o say sa odwure party no eho na pesa 2024 abato mu nkunimdie ba ensa ono Kennedy akompreko Japan ho enkofo ofoforo bia Oro Kennedy akompreko Japan atuo so acheche mbro ne Samson kwame nyameche bo mpu ne mpu ewo asante memu se wote wei egrofo chiska na sika nkrofo che ene de keke ka ho wodi anu achi na akwa ne saa emwawo eti was delegates se mo hwe sika na obi obetimi aye adwuma no na obetimi aboa oman no wo mo fedi bakro nsi nchen enkofo obi ya amasa keke afei na ne soade hunu ankasa no a ebi ne se ye ma fidi dwuma etintim oman Ghana mu watu di industrial revolution no na ni abre ho sakrodom na da ma bi obeye mampani a Ghana fo beti ase dienti a na ni abre bonto afiri se obrekunam odine hyew so obebo ni jaso ama adwuma aba
MPP delegate ekotoa ba November 4 ni se misre wo mu a omuntoma obi a Ghana fo agini di ɛwɔ gidie wɔ mu sɛ ɔno deɛ mode ne ba ɔmbɛto ama no mpo NDC foɔ koraa se wokene Japan nko a deɛ yɛde ba yɛyɛ NDC foɔ nso yɛbɛto aba ama te mɛsrɛ mu ɛne die mu a mamu ni sikachi sika yɛde bɛma wo a wontumi ni daa akyɛ paa bosome sika yɛde ama wo no na asa na emom otoma kene Japan na development a ebetumi aba Ghana. I'm going to institute industrial revolution in this country speed a yɛde bɛ development ɛwɔ Ghana ha no ɛyɛ unprecedented. The mesre delegates say mokwa monkai mosomfo kene Japan na watu no ho asi ho asom mo defend mo ama enunti wanya atamfo bebre ɛwɔ Ghana ha momo ho nti yɛse me kasa nyede ti mesre mo monwene kene Japan so ho na monim sɛ menye president po no asetena papa me no matena sɛ ne masi defend mo no na ne me be president a ebe den me dwene obi a ho
Wamanu so no nyamfo Kennedy akompra kwa Japan kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ mu ɛyɛ no korɛ paa sɛ ɔyɛ Ghana ni mapa nanso sabine funuma ɛnhyɛ asantema mu ɛnso obetime de ne sɛsrɛbu aka sɛ ɛbrɛ mama yɛ mampani mpo no Kennedy akompra kwa Japan wayɛ kakra de abo asanteman ebi ɛyɛ kagyetie adwa afei oncology department yɛ Konfanochi teaching hospital ɛna delegates Any MPP ma ye wa asantema mu omu nyina waboa ewo mu se wonye asantema ntamu mrahye bedwani ne famu die wo se woye baabi ana hoden beduru no wode moakọ
Ashanti region menuano enioma bebre ho a maya ma Ashanti region eye me wanwan politicians akese a omu wo Ashanti region nyina entimi enye embra Konfanochi hospital omu oncology department machines are break it down. No munya sika enkotuaka me service ma. Now politicians say what Ashanti region ha na umuwai. I paid $145,000. Me MP wa Ashanti region na. Adenti enemi tuai. Me enemi free asin central. Ebeto to mattresses. Emma oncology department. Esa to hospital beds. Ede chair Konfanochi hospital. Now politicians say what Ashanti region ha na umuwai. Se wonyinia bisa save na moa ekwan a yefa so woni bisa nana mankwa ne ba friend Kofi Amankwa ekwan a yefa so ewoni ye ti mesrem delegates am wa Ashanti region some pe development dia mamuntie mu politicians wa bi se o modi mu yamo we ye delegate Ashanti MPs no mate o mu agum ene chairman fo bi a o mu kasa o mu so obi ntumi nkabi no sa kukuduro ene akaka bensam no mu ye no o mu fam pre development emra Ashanti region.
Na enuachi super delegates conference no ehon sensem eni sika ehwiegu ye enkrofo enya cars Kennedy akompre kwa Japan
super delegates mimi nitro omu Ashanti region say chairman ibinya Land Cruiser Prado ibinya 100,000 ibinya 150,000 depending how strong you are obe argue case in central region. I've seen chairman ebikura MG Para pickup okonkran ebikura Peugeot pickups ebikura Navara pickups na so mu tumi cha pickups $40,000 to buy votes eye enei about 480,000. Now the Ebania Becatcher said 2,000 cities. Mesro, but more than divide 2,000 cities by 4 years, which is 48 months. It means about 41 cities, 60 pesos a month. For compare a Jumadia Waye at the Yama MPP. Never too whom for say. And Fian so I would na wa. Ope a Jumama ba when ye be one casa ope Juma when ye be no. Say nipa where and net Omusa disicabram no more way. The delegates. Sa uton honfo a ye fa ofo uton ho abodin a ye to abodin ukokromoti no manya abodin emaw
Oni peti ni eye onumunyafo Kennedy akompreko Japan One Samson Kwame Nyameche ne di sa nkomwe
na ya Kennedy akompreko Japan ohene na asoma okay bia me de pa me de bona baso mpanifo so tan okwadu a no in America eye sede se omani nkrobata bi hiamwa no wosamwa na odimirika de kono Konfanochi asema wo ken eye no kure
okay
me kai pa itenye yedwuma okuma se pen ansne ye bankran ebi na ye papa Dr. Sekwame despite wɔyɛ ma 37 military hospital no wo sɛ ade bi na wɔyɛ a wonya manipekuo bi wayɛ mo man
ebi te sɛ de Yera Ibrahim Mama ɛyɛ wo
frawi
ɛnɛ sɛ mehwɛ sɛ Tobinko cars
ɛno so kɔ
ɛsan so na ɛkoro
saa nkurɔfoɔ no Canada Japan despite
business for no business
for no 111 na ɔmo yɛ de a ane yɛ ntanka ɛne yɛ ka mom Canada ampa example na de man no ɛno korɛ nyame nhyira wo ɛne de betwam yankɔ ayi hɔ member of parliament kane na ɔno gyemma ɛyɛ Gomua Central na sanso bɛyɛ soafo abɛdi akira na ɔhwɛ ɛma ne mofra yɛdi so na ɔne na oyelita na ho na sɛ akorafo mienu mo to office baako sabrinde na ehu hwɛ ɔno abo rahe adwoa apo na enei NDC amanyoko na kɔ primaries ɛwɔ nabato mpɛso so no ɔyɛ sɛ nko obegina na nkɔfɔ sɛ woyepu na bɛtenwe ɔmo kyerɛ na nkasa to ɔno akasa ɔyi ne ho kura firi abato na ɛkɔ so nim na sabe Ghana de mamu nim oba ko nya so kopri tumi a ensem anya no kura ne kyese ensem a tan ne ye ka de kyerɛ ye ho omutwa no papa no wini ne ngrofo no owura Kwame Dean Yosin na chitafo no omutwa rahe apo papa omse wo rahe apo ena wo TV ta fridge wom na wo mra na wo meye wo sa babiem o beje de na wo ba bedi MP first term na aye na mate se somro sa de na aye say hey enzama mo ka je obi a wadi parliament why parliamentarian penpa any same way hey across maka menya anwe and wo twen ho firi abanim to atwen ho firi no sa manyoko NDC ni de edana kuma so eno ne eye Pius Bedi Bansi atwen ko ka je se Pius we me ye NDC ni na Gomua Central ho no ye tiri mpo nyina se da che be je konwa no e de ma NDC amanyoko no inti Kwame Dean Yosin a wawini na chitafo nsama mo kafa mo ntama me chitafo no buafu na so me sre wom omo nkamom na enya baako na MPP amanyokuo ya entimi nyehui entimi ntuom firi ho na omo mmra na yentie sere osika na asem kire Pius Beidu Bansen
di owini ye na no etra so kakra e man nsem bi okekan ye edigu me hu fi no fi na ni nyina eba mintimi emba constituency one person call rounds emfa chaw pambanti e na metie mu ntentem sre NDC adehye nyina e wo Gomua Central se adwobreo mesre mo na adwoade e course bia me de aye nku asra enti obia so akoma embra form na NDC e kokese e da yenim 2024 no yenhwe na yenkoje sa akunya no Emma ye Gomua Central na yensan so Emma ye papa John Dramani Mahama so enje na kunya kese na ye papa hia MPC more enti se yentwa etim na akam so a ebeye problem ama ye 2024 me de chopa Emma obia sa nsema eye ye PC a wewini ekekan ya ahan bia me san so de chopa emom na sisi ano NDC first
esi ade NDC ne di kan nti om kamom no munye ti se praye baako no mo fanko face MPP Rahel Apo kane mrahye bedwane kane soafo abedi akira no hwe ma ne mofra yedi so
Openi oda engineers and planners adwuma no wono anso ene jata cement eye ne dia Yera Ibrahim Mahama ene na adwumafo afrase ya mepe framantamu ba bia ebi akoso motade ne nsu abetata nkrofo fie atata kwan mu amenu ntomanfo kwa enko na ensu etata ho so eyi nka ede ohaw bebre abre omanma no omafrase a wo mo etim na wode ne mfidie na anu na ohye bose mfidie bekọ akwa adwuma de aboa mpania pa wode sia yoyo ama mfidie no akwa dura afiri adwuma se ni na abra wo hye saboe no no akọ ba bia atoye nkyem no asie no akwa ma omanfo ye ho nyina hye de akwakyekere won re ena no achi wode niema enuane asetena mu niema akade a wo se wo bu ho nkonta buburuja yese ye kyeche ama afiafia timi anya bia anya hwe no abusuakuo bese mpem aduonu de na wo mu betimi anya niema Yera Ibrahim Mahama ede koye no ebi na okọ ye okoko hunu wie ye hye bose ode mfidie beba ama ye de aba beti nsuo num na afia honidie pa etimi afrase aye adwuma no mfidie na koduru ama ne kasa mafo sronko a wone Rafik Mahama ene Peace FM sentrefo atwetwe nkomo na wachecha na mona wo moto no ene se de sese ye yi tebia no akwakoduru ene eho adwuma wo mo yemu sei na ache William Gentu.
Yeah, motivating. It's basically about helping the needy and also making life, trying to help people who are in discomfort. And and it's something that all the time, from healthcare and educational support, that's to the needy and the less privileged. The extent of damage is serious. And it's very, very serious. My boss, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, he made a promise to the chief that we've started dredging the place. And the dredging, basically, we are creating access route for, that's the stagnant, contaminated water to go. Our engineers and our officers are currently on the grounds. And we are doing everything that we do to make sure that we clear the place so that the people can go back to their normal lives.
Na enuachi Rafik Mahama esanso ekyerɛkyerɛ na mona hodo a opani ene na pamfo etuo ho manfo ye wo oti northern regions afran place ne bunu isa amoso so aka wo mo no ɛho ahoboani
we say then affected a lot of places, a lot of communities across the stretch. Inti Oti region now, but affected a lot of communities Oti region as well. And now around the front place on affected communities be all, but Bono East, but the same thing. We are supporting about 12,500 homes, both Afram Plains and Oti regions and Bono East.
Oni paitini ni Rafik Mahama, wani William Gentu ene din komwe.
Sika yim so aye story bidia ba eswanita se kare kire ni nyane se ekobe se fam se Bureau of Public Safety enom se openia wa ye Ghana so afo hwe bambon sam so manyina Minister for National Security oronyanfo kan dapa ebe yanka yenwo nkunsa emfemfi nana adodanko akufo ado abem adentia omsi na nsen yenimpa zanka soja for mema mamutiti bini na atwawe ese mkoye program bi na mta soja for dem yebo na yanka onti ba ya yegbe mo bra na maka chebe na mafrem na mo jai sabe meka se munya de mo de yanka masem na die kwai kan na say anka uba military soja dwumani ma discipline pa aja wadwo ka busu say tam ewom se do mo de awon se penne che se pere yoyo madwuma no efe akono nanso na say de asoja fo ni bia ba frem a odi okometeketu abi sirom besie birimu no wabonse akọ owidim enche bia achimda so adrawisa epom ho ensentwo ne efe Nicholas Moka aja wadwo na ho kwa soja fo be enum nsem abindam brada wo mu birimu na nkasa ama sem kwa be pm ewo asoja fo adwoso headquarters Ghana Journalists Association abadwumfo president on kwa so atro ata dia condemn sare na mu birimu sentwo ni sa akwa so no ho nyeden birim trufo sei eno ena sa kuoi kase ubowansi wo soja fo akwatia gunkofo be su tuto ala kwa bi janjro se ai omabo mbi bia kwa papa nga baje trede yes October aboso ni da to so aduonu nkron omu brim krofo ena October aboso ni da to so aduonu 9 enzo omu brim krofo na yaw akwada aw na ya Bureau of Public Safety foi akwada mgaza akwada enti nana yaw akwada wono eno executive secretary aw da kuya no eno ni sika ayim ebon komo no ka chense sika enye bia sabi kanda pa yempena semu ne mo bambo hye ne nsa sadia sojafuo bi enwom nyina eje nsem ebrim nipa wa yiase adwa wa hu so no one ne gese wa yiase kachi look sharp obetesa wate betane so na wa huma maw enti was papa sese ontimi ma asojafo no nya steady no mo nyom sojafo no mbe brim ya konkuntase ayiase junction so ba bi hey na su tetraw enti so sika ne nsem ne
the National Security Minister should be fired with immediate effect. I mean, a national security minister with access to all the resources. The intelligence community is available to him. The law enforcement agencies are available to him. And he decides to throw all this to the dogs and visit such mayhem on innocent citizens. This rogue minister should not occupy a public office, and he must be fired with immediate effect if we are a serious country. Secondly, the Ghana Armed Forces is becoming a tool in the hands of faceless politicians. And the earlier as a people we rise to correct that phenomenon, the better. It's calling for swift sanctions to be pressed against the members of the Ghana Armed Forces who participated in this dastardly act.
We openia or no executive secretary the Bureau of Public Safety say yerena montin so ye kwa ye be ye bambo so obi anka bi man wono no wayi ne kwasi wo so obeka bi e de aman Minister Fire Service for akobo obi da omo ya de pa intense ena soldier for no so no enwum nya na tisa wo emrante bi nso ye stop bon
sagaru die yi say uti asem no mu a enipa bi enam ho se ekọ ho a national security ena asoma won wo ye national security for ena mabunu bi koto share won so bro wo mo.
Look at this
na mabunu ne koye na omo kodufu wo mo ni omo pa omo che oka tro mo say
ye national security for munya ye bro
munyai ekosi se omutimi dwane ye ekokọ pie posifo akache police station hokora na mabunu no se de amane ne bae e pa omo bro wo ena nu nti mema ma ekoye ti mema ma ekoye no asam na sinie
mema ma ne koya mpa eja wa adwe de say you know say ye de pam to be ka se boy be ya nya information say St John Senior High School yes ya nso emranti amunti jai bi akọ school mu say wo mu nua bi wo ho na kwa be stop mu akere no nti omu ko brim no school mu ho ene nso emenya emabu ni bi ana mi ni so mo da so de a sa adwan ye adwan no bi no mo dwan o
kala megidi so mo ayeshi eti sa wo yeshi a emra ne nim sa wa yeshi na sa wadwo ebediu ma yo wo de yenkọ garu me da so gina ho
garu na ote ho kakra
aha sa no pay kase boso national security asoye ne de krata apiedwa ebe kirekire asem no mu de kireye ekirekire mu na me de maaye no na omanfo ye wo ho ne bi so kire se omunya hwe omuto mu ba bi dwene wo ho ani sa mema mati si fie bro wo mo edufudufu wo mo elipa bro aduonum 50 ene gwa ya sabia ho so ya sabia kese be eye clinic krokro bi say e ho aboma be obi ha gibi e bro no na omunim de attachre pa no nti ama sojafo edi sa abone no editia wo mo ya bro wo mo no baako abugiri e wa ahoma so abugiri on teaching papa betutu no bro ne nkate abugiri good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yabubi.
Yes, please.
Yabu hine.
Please, can I speak English?
Yes, you are speaking English already.
Okay. It was early hours of yesterday when we go to observe our daily prayers in the morning. We were in the mosque, and then we heard a car that just stood at the entrance and shouted that everyone should come out. So we didn't even think they were talking to us because we were praying. And then they just entered there, started pulling us out, and started beating us. They made us to drink from the gutters. They made us to roll on the floor. And then the only thing they were saying was, bring the guns, bring the guns. And we were like, which guns are you looking for? We are in the mosque here. How do we do it? What do we do with guns in the mosque? Here is not a battlefield. Here is a mosque. So even if you are going to look for guns, go to where you can investigate for guns and convey, but you don't come to the mosque and be demanding for guns from us. So we thought they were just chasing someone, and maybe the person passed by, and then maybe they thought the person entered. So we said, no, it is not here. We were just like, no, it is not here. And then we realized that they were already in their numbers, going into the houses, beating people from their rooms, pulling people out, breaking into the rooms. I mean, they even went away with others' phones. While they were searching, if they see a phone, they pick them. And there are even others who said they took their monies that were exposed. And I am telling you, ever through the whole set, they've come to tell us they have found even one gun in the whole Garu. Not even a single gun, not even a better cutlass. Because girl here, there's nothing we do with guns. So if you are looking for guns, go to where you will get guns. So till now, I don't know what is happening. Some of us have fled and they are not yet back. We don't even know where they are. Others have been taken away by the same military people. We don't know where they are. Until now, we are yet to understand the offense we have actually done. So that is the situation here.
Okay, Abugri, are you aware that some youth within Garu tried to molest security men on the 24th of this month?
That is actually untrue. Yes, there was an incident here, but we didn't try to molest anybody. And if anyone has ever said we've tried to molest that person, then that person is not being honest. Actually, it was not the police that saw them, the security personnel. So it was never the police that saw them. It was the youth that met them in an uncompleted building with a new car, and they suspected that with the way this car was parked, the car is not for anyone in Garu here. Two, there were people inside the car, and it was also in the midnight. So those two guys approached them and asked them why they are parked here at this hour of the day. And then they said they are security personnel. And then they said, but what are you doing here? Here, if you are here, it is not safe. And then they said they lost their way. That is why they are parked here. And then the man voluntarily said that then if that is the case, is it not better we go to the police station? That was how they got to the police station. It is not as if it was the police that came and saw them and then the youth came and attacked. No, it was only the youth that saw them and took them to the police station. Now, if you go to the police station and there's any incident that occurred later, who caused it? Is it the police or the youth? If we are able to get the people from the bush,
agree.
Take them to the,
yes, we were told by a statement from the National Security Ministry that when the officers were taken or were able to drive to the police station, some of the youth within Garu still attempted to cause mayhem there. And so military reinforcement was called. And you are saying something different altogether to us.
Yes. What if the minister has said, I'm sorry to say, but we are very disappointed in him. And when the issue happened at the police station. And that same police station, there's a very big camera planted there. Who is supposed to take care of those things? Have they gone through the camera to check those who did the offense? And how sure are we there that those who did it are even from Garu? And if a gun is shot at the police station, it's the police and the civilians who are supposed to have guns. Have they investigated to know who actually did the crime? They have all the tools and the equipment to do their investigations.
Okay.
Have they actually done to be sure that those they are arresting or those they are beating are actually the victims?
Okay. So, Abugri, this means there was gunshot or there were exchanges of gun?
According to what they have said.
According to what they have said?
Yes.
You didn't hear of any gunshots around?
Actually, my house is even far from the police station.
Okay.
My house is far from the police station, but when they come, I think even those that were far away from the police station even receive bigger beatings as compared to those closer.
Sorry for that. But we were told by National Security this morning that they've confiscated some guns from youth of Garu. How do you defend that?
I cannot defend that because I didn't see them coming up with any gun and they will say that the one that they found the gun with. So I cannot defend that, but I'm not also sure that is true. Once they are able to come and do this thing, they could have planted this thing to come with these weapons. If you have caught someone with a gun, why don't you treat that person as the one with a gun, but rather beat everybody? Okay. So yes, if they said they have retrieved guns, what of the innocent old men and women, the 6-year children they killed? What was his crime?
We are told there are about 50 people hospitalized as at now.
And as I am telling you, 2 of them have been transferred to a regional because one of them has stopped breathing. I still have pictures of those people. I just left the hospital because I've been discharged. The rest, there are others who couldn't sleep throughout the night. And I'm telling you, if you come to the hospital, your tears will roll, and you ask yourself, is this actually the Ghana Kwame Nkrumah fought for us? If our own military men could treat us this way, imagine foreign military.
Are the officers still there or they are gone now?
They have left to Bolga.
When did they leave?
Just right now as we speak. Just right now as we speak. We couldn't even get an ambulance. We had to call from Bolga, and they said their ambulance was also doing something. We had to arrange a pickup to take the person to Bolga. A very young guy, a student, a very young student who has a future. You guys are just come to destroy this person's future. And I'm disappointed in all the leadership of the military and the security, whatever. They were supposed to protect us, but if they are the ones killing us, yes, we don't have anything to do because they have the equipment. But they should know that we are paying them for the work they do. I'm a teacher. They deduct from me to pay you. Now, if in return you come to beat me, don't worry. If actually truth is there and then heaven and judgment is there, we shall ask each other that day. And I wish that everybody will be judged here before they die. That is very, very uncalled for. That is very, very uncalled for. You don't just go to a community and start beating people because you have the equipment.
We are grateful for your time this afternoon and wish you a speedy recovery, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
You very much.
I was afraid you are bugri or garu hobby. And now, no so chirem said, yes, national security for Becachar or Panentesa. Now, Mabuni who care be or Munim Akan or ho. One more coin, no more woman saw my rapine. And I am maintained one simple copy post station. It is our dance be a post station when the camera bohunti and far dance in free ho. And a soldier for the ban, no moon could have could be a. One more coin of pampai bow. One go so bomb pine and soldier from better show so. O man for the pictures, I judge your phone, be see a for musica. And the business ya bro, me no cried or money into the Omo command Maya Sabiaka Simu. Now, what do you pa say soldier form of a bomb hobino? Or my baby nipa hobine a bro, or mudu amon pabro. Now, could ye be any or monsem? I could ye be any ho. Way I 1 year ya bro one mubako. I and any D and combo. Ye corny and nay bambo munim the four security analyst bakwa. Ye tiny didn't come up with you musani a deep. Aqua could di asemia home combo. Sani pizza from Sunni, my high.
Yeah,
You, Bibia Boko dear.
yeah, then you'll go for us.
Adomon you. Sani dia Benny, and our National Security Ministry the crater P. And no much say, Wama Giaco dear, every microphone Wama chichi in Nipebi. Wama de bambo 4 koye reinforcements almost had the kokoye investigations and the koko J or man 4 and now the koko chichi nipo mususe or me ni pabone 4. Ye ka say ye ya bugri ya and kasa ye or come one ya bro woman home. Assembly de what TB or no crom ben baby asem no see any police station. One more bomb paye and a soldier for baye, and shall say bro, one would be a real damn country be free her bro woman. It is semi a canina, national security Canada, or my bro almost so cat, one more idea. What Jenny saying?
First of all, you were more Ghana. Whether who act on behalf of the state and as a private citizen. A very important ube respect to Morano. The SC, I don't think any well-meaning Ghanaian be rationalize it and Bessie why hadia I see why they be because even security forces by before or more no because intelligence Munya mono. People is open source intelligence, free civilian sources, okay? And then you see something, say something, who be number 999. But GDA new hope between communities, any Bible for no, it becomes a challenge and so be brave man or more Bible same no. But to put things into wider context, wider perspectives, in as much as they condemning I see, because I don't hesitate condemning national security any soldier for or similar thing. Ewak Ashima was one of the fiercest critics. But if find normal book into perspective, you would realize that it go beyond what we are very much used to hearing. In recent times, and my issue statement to that regard, there was several reported cases of attacks against Bible for Anchebia or more attack Mamibi or corporal or police the Angela. Omuku, another immigration officer, no. Attacks against police escort, even a soldier for. And it's becoming one too many. In fact, Obia an asema oka enter na me say yenye inshishimu into the latest issue. According to national security, no, omu identify omu as security operatives. In fact, omu draw omu ID cards. Fine. Omu call police station. And at the police station, the time operatives omu counter nichi, the people started firing into the police station. Maybe who videos we are in public. People have not seen them. In fact, who shared the way almost took into police station? No, it was to kill. Okay, and I find it quite unfortunate because ibimu wo honum no morantiamu are almost a tool be more potent than the military. So a more has false sense of invincibility. Almost to me a challenging a soldier for boot. When you know your issues with misinformation, any disinformation. Oh yeah, who kanu you suspect to say a transportee and a traffickee to come your town from and they are trying to smuggle or my hinibi and or hinibi cop, into Boku and Abibita. So because of the false information and making rounds on social media, and also it makes people not have trust and confidence in the security services. Okay. So I think we're going forward. So at least we can harness our relationship between civilians and security agents. But for now, it's quite obvious to say gap and gap no. And it is also important to understand, Minia, say, a soldier for, a police for, immigration for, customs for, national security for our own no. I don't think when duty calls, you have to respond. Okay, or more families. And at any time, anything can happen to you. So, to protect your interest. So, if there are attacks against them, because it's tantamount to turning your back against them, I'm not in any way, and no, it has to be taken into serious consideration. Justify there's no justification.
But Sani,
we should look into the broader issues.
Okay, yeah, share a broader perspective, no. To say, now saying national security for ye BB, say something. When I'm baby, na se BB nkoya, busa hon, kasafa hon, pedie, garu for ye ken. Menyasa menye national security kanini. And so almost hunu a shame be or wha woman nim no hunu and in fufrobia woman enim. Enti ebia in their quest. Say almost she say any paboniphobia and aba and aqua we say pa sasa na asɛmnetia daachi bi so hunu bribi etesa na abeso 200 monia e kwan papa ben na abetu ana moyi a enkoba se wodon sa akoka bambofo ama bambofo so de omusa be kanipa bi a wote ne ba be dwene no ho no kra de asɛm no onim ho hwe
ampa the fact that Omwa noticed Akan and confronted it, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I know never. I know never see something, say something. However, even though still, Omwa identify Omu police station, means here identity na still there was an attempt to kill them. Identity na Omu took a tool into police station. And I mean, I don't really understand the rationale because they've identified themselves fine. Still, won't believe you because even according to sources, no one named be a police station and fine. What did police station? I would have expected say you respect Morano and leave them in the hands of the police. Still, went to a tool into the police station. here. So Elunu means there was some level of deliberate action. Okay, but that notwithstanding, and rationalize asema esi wo honum no, and I'm hoping say baby, and moving forward there will be more engagement, and there will be more trust and confidence building. So you bet me a couple work collectively, collaborate and improve the security with the Akan and Zunyani and Kumasi and Techiman, and you think that we stream for Ejima and Omoa, you are mistaken, because as the way our Semno Kono, it's posing an existential threat to your Bible, because the possibility to say terrorists or move it to me take advantage is quite high.
Sani yadase pa ni chichimu yenua Sani Adeb a security analyst ene ene no atoa so asem kroya ho edi enkomo
was it tourists beat me take advantage
yeah
ties me ani da ho
said na abogire ne ka said na Sani so kan say e ya mpampo say see something say something mo hunu say enipa bi nam ho a munni mo ne ade a na mo confront o ma ne kwan so ano no ensasa ye kitikiti ni and na say mudru omunim police station po na mo amu lidi omumpo nsu kokodru police station a ensasa ye kitikiti emetuo
ekasa ho
basa na sabi nipa bonni bi ogina kotia ono so ene bia obi so soja ni bi so obu nipa ache
we dia abakedi
onkokon
enfa bi ntran na yensan kan che omo mo Facebook ni se kasebon de yecheche ti ma twura basenka ense sa abrofo interview no me na ka meye no mentiasie ma
mo din kan de ba your friend Kofi na oba ko bi so be yi ano
baba ku defend me papa say my busy
why busy to you free
akwaladam na so
akwaku ana afia asante and be defend say my uncle Odi is currently busy.
That's right,
we will answer you later.
Thank you.
It wa mani mo epreku
mo okay news no di kodi de akure do why no fenche mitimi amode be hye me ko me bazem be kabrofo yet wa kan gase bono so na ya reporter ani dindi Patricia Sefafisha officer hwi guy name this Beyonce ne ho fi yi pa na wone opani ba ko abonkomo opani one ne bonkomo eye owura Abraham Kumsin ono secretary general awoda Ghana Federation of Labour ano na small Kenya Yankopon adma 2024 aban sana hene be kenkan omaya ko mabosi kefense budget no mo sira aban papa se etoto bi wo de gugu nyoma bi so a ezi wetimi yi free so titi wo ma se be omo beverage industry nim so mo ye anono de no oye so bolu no ye ice cake na oye drink na ade no omo ye se eto bi a aban be na dwen se ode ba no wo hwe no ngugum Ozisi omo bie nyumo mfo ma ho de no munyansem boa na nka Ghana mabu no a woni adwuma benya bie no ayere e de amom ayede papa owe sika wo tam e de akotua to de ama aban ene de wo nya fra adwuma nim e de bie tua ECG bill water bill akotua senate atua adwumafo ka obuna ni pre be mensu no ozugu ne mubonza be men nam ho fon an wo fon oso de adesade eto aban nim se mpreduasa utwa tache Maria na anwenem bia Ghana fo nhyeda nya kwadwofo na emum no senka ban betima ma eto beblebe no mukomo ayen home no mukomo agwom kakra eno na betima hye emaburu ni mrante na maba oni nkunan na ya bie nyuma se obedi se Paris bread bansi wanya dwuma pa bo yi na nkotwene hwe ne kura so infantin na bia gomu abo fredu ene ofri na nka wako bie mango factory bi na nka ohese enkola tete mango mpatema no mo de aba no da mango juice na nkola eno numbi yet wo memni ekobie sugar factory bepemene esi kira trema mpointimi produce to ne ade de gu ankra ebie nyuma so no enhye nkran edisikasem wo haw eba ede ahokire ebeto nipa so etikebe ya aban budget obekenkan no ontwene hweto asem.
Our problem has to do with the numerous taxes now Omashagu, and Yuma Uranumsa, Amama, almost for you, but they can't sell their product because of a prices are also no Omodia to Diamond. Hi, until we are saying, I buy more Madina, that tax now, but we've been on Omodia, Yamasun, Omunifio. And all we are saying is that tax didn't also about 17 different taxes. I have you. Early this year, a petition parliament, AGI for petitioning about 14 pages paper, what they call parliament said. If anything, and you know, yes, the 2024, the Omodiana, okay, them taxes now. Na mama unemployment nso no eswati e workers en adwuma
eni amuti ye eye opinion ni dindi Abraham Kumsen na wo wie no sade to so biem say I was say stakeholders any labor unions no any businessmen no amoma ben wo enwuma wodo ma bie mu no ni gwanza aban yi omototwene I was say aban timi hwe na enhihya wode ba no wode sankrofo nyina kwadwendwem say dem di bai ebeboa ankwankwa bie dwuma oma hye bibia ase nyese ebeto ahom so abrantie ni abresa manfo kwa brochire wono wonko obebie bibi kuma bi na wahyase ne kakaka hey wa na ayi disifo abon bebrei na wakofa chain mo de aba se ntoku ato wo ontu anti monto factory nim twetwere bam no wahura tra vietim ene ato petrogum vum no watuko wasi saa adwuma we ebu maburu na bam ebu businessmen na bam ti abani hihye bi aba onze hihye amedi befa eto ho no ebema ankwanku a abiebie omnwuma no omkomu ahenha omana pious
na so man timan to on na it means that my friends they can keep the employees. That's the problem that we have, because if your company you know say working all right but monyama no intimi because of prices now, then you must be ready. Say you be ready. And of course, you know, of course, you know, in finance, we engage all the stakeholders, the critical stakeholders, the manufacturers, the Ministry of Finance, then the labor unions. Now we are also involved. Thank you. Taxes are almost the bar about so that they can continue to pay their tax. Because one way now the tax is back now. Eventually, company new go. Then what have you done as a government? What tax why are you going to get the taxes for to generate revenue to support your own, you know, policy?
Na I did go say yai omum bie nyuma kese no say adwuma no gu no e ha no so e ha no bebre sa o so on de do ne rima ba be die anu omwo na anipa na ye adwuma ni bi no enti we ye be sra ban say de omu kan say omu hwe no betimi ni mpanifo atrase omu atoato adwen ma na ye a omu no won trase ntoto a na ye hu san be chechire ye man no ne mu ayede ye de je ni ba bi akọ
Dabi
Ghana
yaka ha
ye tramu awu mo de yi na mo emu nya de ya
eye peace FM from Tobraka sebo ye home so aton kraba
of the voters register 2023 is here with us now.
The Electoral Commission of Ghana will display the voters register for public inspection. The exhibition of the 2020 voters register and the 2023 provisional voters register is part of preparatory measures for the upcoming district level elections. The exhibition exercise will take place at all polling stations across the country from 3rd to 7th November 2023. Between the hours of 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. daily. Do not assume that your name is in the register. Go personally to your polling station with your voter's ID card or registration slip to 1. Verify your details of registration to make sure that your name, photograph and other particulars are in the register. 2. Make a request for any omitted data such as name, age or sex to be included in the register. 3. Make a request to change details such as incorrect name, sex and unclear photographs in the register and on your voter ID card. 4. Object to the inclusion of names of unqualified persons. 5. Know your polling station ahead of the election. And 6. Assist in deletion of names of deceased people from the register. In addition to the physical checking of details in the register, the EC will deploy a mobile telephony tracking SMS platform which will enable registered voters conveniently access their registration details using their mobile phones. Very simple.
Text your voter ID to 1413 at a fee of 60 pesos on all networks to verify your details on the voters register.
Participate in the exhibition of the voters register to avoid disappointment and inconveniences on voting day.
Your vote is your future.
So wakoma ho hyehyew and I bought periperi, the Bronican hard burn one. At the end of the Sawoye, that's how yam so Timswe.
Woba packing a farmer, Martin's liver salt, Chinaquay, and Tem, as she and Shagu glass more at a Martin's liver salt, no back one, no dear goom.
Ubahun say, who a glass in the moon. Now one no. Martin's liver salt, you want orange flavor, and a bacosia plain.
One more, Hobato, Nemum Edina, no, now home to war, who doctor.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Yada see at work as you so now what ye Methodist College of Education here war chem asene aboabo just or da memu wo bo dwade din tetebia ne fie edu afinhyiada na see na dean Emma Creative Arts ewo University of Education Winneba Professor Emmanuel Obed Akwa ekwase ekokasa ye odi to dwase wo mo awanu dru brumu no mo bo nwomesua ho bresika semu no wo mo free sa brei embo sika mo anu mo de eba no achi na wo mo hunu ba bia wo se wo mo de dwetire kokoshe na aboa ma nwomesua timi agina yie na afa de ntoma papa efra wo se Oman bia empuntuo no ejina nimde ena nwomesua so na se nimde no eni ho a na ho senkaye ayeden na woni a woboa ebosika sam ahobra emantete bia ahodo enkanka ansana oya akobedru tertiary na asuapon mu no ehia pa se ho nsoso wo mo dandan won sa no kakra na amanfaso na yehwehwe wo nimde pa na adesua mu no yensa etimi aka
baby I do no yehu there school aban rebo home wazin biara the oboboa school no metumpon but ye kodu baby globally issues are osisi na azin ntino yehu there aban no ho kyeren ha bia onya nchobe no ho kyeren nti sisia no se open there ye jai bibia ato abanda onye ntino onam doma ode yehu a lot of schools are aso no ozaba this aso no zabaza no de aso nso nenwa okoho me sure the nzama medical we here na azin na se aso no in their own wisdom na say to webi na azina stakeholders parents MDAs no we na no we akra me free there medical obotuma akona yimchen sisia ma yehu nti ono no hasam na America
na ono ne de echi principal ma Methodist College of Education achima senia boabo very reverend Solomon Kwame Dwamranso wasra ban ene woni a wanu dru bunu mu se womwa ema wo muntimi enya boarding facility emfa emwa sukufo ene achechefo no
ebetimi aka say ye wo every challenge a college bia face ye wo bi ye hia adan a ebekọ animu a school ni nyini no ebeboa na atumi ama school no so akonkan efise school no ada 5 constituencies entem na say uyi winiba uyi kibi uyi fosu a college bia na mantem ha eninti no college a ye hia say ebetre na abaji amamfo nti ye hia adan ye pa anye adan a ye de kira de nko na adan a achechirefo achechere ni bia ni wa ote campus a enyina yetete nkofo adan ya rent mu de etoso mienu eye ehyen akande kese pa ya de mbofra no kọ abonten no makosua adekere eno no ye kosa no a ya na ehia ehyen
Onipa yatini ne seyi eye principal Methodist College of Education achima senior boabo da memu very reverend Solomon Kwame Dwamra na ne de chi na chief executive officer Emma Tree Crop Development Authority Ghana na no bi no ye mrahye bedwani wa achim da onmonyamfo William Japan Kwetu ono so no wa dwabo no ase wodi wei etoso
the best way say mining in a CBCB traffic and an penny kotuku mining also abeso no bi ono so akosku enu school pass o munyina de ntoma baba no na yebeso school mu ye na etimi akọ na ni mesin say you because kotuku mu ha and say make us odan constituency ampo almost about the zone no omo friend achimansa zone no this is the only tertiary institution yewo nti nyina media ho den better actually na ya hwese be kona ni o ko ba bi to say win by area ha o mu ne hwe school na manfo ko in the school na manfo ko win by school and on a develop we never in the mountain hunina the school ni baby a mpuntu bebre nya dai enkoso the school your was school pon your wade the moment they ani so na enkoso and me paibo amebo ama
Onipeti ni achire yi yakane mrahye bedwani emo mambe wo achim dan bato mpeso so onmunyamfo William Japan Kwetu kwabnafori ene de amane boyi efri odamemu ebaye
Ononyamfo William Japan Kwetu so na dwen se 2024 was ababiem abe pre akonwa no na nyente wate ati fom no hwe so me ti akonwa to a addition epre na zanana ma bodwa no ma to nsafre former MP no abase a you do all afi ye tie kase bo no de wie eye ball bo pious uti bi acha o program na division no apia na ye osimiti bi acho miti bi ache what be Ghana Premier League emwa de papa Isaac Poku Dex so ano do we free newsroom Kumasi Asante Kotoko trafie yetimi yagogo etra wa ma ni Bechem United ebo 1-1 emna results no ena brekum Jason so trafie enso atrama mo seje piao baako omantimi ante Heart of Lions okuma kase okuma ni omna me be omhia kotokofo e ka jomzie mo biem no se nam ne kara for United this year ni omantimi anhwem obi a hwehwe obi a hwe nyonko Lagos Cities ampa omajezo mtikrom eye ufi eye Dreams FC apuomantem community sports stadium beje baako pow momba ko mantimi ante ena mediama SC emso wo no mugina so pa bo Champions League ema Ghana ewo Africa omni samates mediama fo che samates fo ekumbi ebeu omantimi ante esrem se ejata kwa branto mu aja wadwo agogo zago meno se o ma fo sabete aduana sa so to mu esrem wo jam say hey munye study pan mienza eno mote baako eni enyan afemu mehwe Ghana Premier League said the nyina so no etie sesi ayasi league ngi abawe na de oje ye hwan a insu atrama ene di first o amane makomaku edumiensa Aduana Stars e wodumienu otosumienu ena eye Great Olympics volleyball Lincoln otosumiensa o amane makomaku edumienu Bofakwa United etosumakomaku 9 o amane makomaku edu baako Lagos Cities etosunum abano edu baako Samates etosunsia abano edu Kumasi Asante Kotoko 7 is a perfect number. Yeni etosunsun yewo eye amane makomaku edu ena eye Mediama FC enso etosun nwotwe omo amane makomaku edu RTU etoso enkron o amane makomaku edu Bibiani Gold Stars etoso edu o amane makomaku enkron Dreams FC etoso nwotwe otoso edu baako o amane makomaku nwotwe edenyamiase Bechem United enso etoso edu baako o amane makomaku enwotwe Kara United enso etoso edu miensa o amane makomaku enson Brekum Chelsea etoso makomaku edu enai omo amane makomaku enson Heart of Lions etoso edu enum o amane makomaku nsia bebe grofo deni House of Folk ka shegbe yefu yi omuto su du nson edu nsia Maso agege 205 omuto su du nsia o amane nsia ejensia omuto su du nsia o amane nsia Akan Lions etoso edu enson omo amane nsia omo na asfo nsia konsia na Nations FC nyame ado o ma refala o ma we na kono pa Nations bo say na ye bedi anwa mumokokura nkan omo amane makomaku enum enti ade kotoko omo da 7 has at the 16 kotoko da 7 and has the 16 ti kotoko fo modam na the 16 is 16 is 7 there. Me for 7 sir. That's a Ghana Premier League, you know. Kanina nanke timika say teams are chocho uro to say Go Face, King Pfizer, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Great Olympics. I have so folk kumo ejo manaso no. Say see wete Sam insu atraman Aduana bom no ma G League ne dia boso. Has dear. Omko chini kwa ne buza say na say has fo ntimi shego na so. Enya has nko. Ghana nkasa mu ni striker. Na muni US for kobo yeshe mu 9 muni Mexico yeshe mu num me ba na nzia ga je dem has meshe go ho na kwese mu odombo te mu Charles Taylor mu Steven Tiko dro anana na obo ni pa indua mu Jamie Church muni bi injiria mu wani ndebe na aka timi de yanka kra santi kra has of coach di yi ana makoda so mako 16 ne ebo na watwi wi a so man na 90 ombeda yeti
ayekese aha ana premtobre kase a yebo ano no yebosi yadamo se munya asotie bi ma yen akenkanfo a mote yenkan eyeme nana ya kunadu menen
odihye ahofedua achenkwana na menum bremu wodi ahenkan kwame yeboa prem to breka se bona yedisi MTN or say everywhere you go Kojo Dixon yemwa ha everywhere you go na 4G plus eye correct papa unya boso tanye baby akobi edu bedu Suzy Eba Center agroni mafufu agroni Kojo Srifi agroni Desma agroni hey CB men capsules and CB women capsules agroni form kotodwe waposo etutu ni nyina be kwade ba kwa emehi se ba kwa jedwa ya boso se office ya ba office aha yenwale wa ha se bebogu nso be yo hu ye no da se ni timi ko be ko no anwe ne sete ho ya gas na ya de so kwa me ma na ya okase ewia bo medwunso na mebre panimu apa timi ko hye wo hwum ye dwonso keke en ha ho na de ba kwa ya nse se unse enu amoma no ntimi nke ma asem bebre oba kwa wo hwum na ma osi wo siesi ne ho geidia wo yu fia hedie enye si no siesi no bia yale yale unya CB men capsules and CB women obi ane ne de inti wodi abomode ana ko pebi enai me na ho ne de wo me ona ho popra no ye de wo ona ho popra no ye de wo na grani aka se mo so nka sei ko pesi bi soap papa bi na fa ye na ne ho titira bi na ba gma na hye da hye sandals ni ahwe na mo re ho akono so enchinam ye ba afia ha many me hu say yes sandals da de bi ahu bawe me ho na okakra that is watching the woman said levels na di levels na di levels natural capsules so what you can actually say sexual weakness what him say yes emfa nana ya kwandi say nipa de so you oba na ye bema de esisi ye no ezo timi di so de eden eye ena misisi nye evia befuo bi ani ba bia levels kopebi number na 056 0599 5 0599 056 menu 033 and 0599 670 402 menu hu bibia clear 0208 622 918 yadi mwasi Pius Bedu Bansen Nami adom okoya waba e toma no ba ko paw ekiki no amfana ngo ogine yi waba ena eye salamat kuku apenta ena Phoebe metwa beboa smart Phoebe ni nu apene ni captain smart jini hu papa smart Phoebe ena sika eyim ena trousers accident why do you know trousers sika yim ufi sika yim na akọ trousers and then the bob need the accident and I feel the idea of a emu Phoebe smart Phoebe and an accident accident yeah sorry so Mickey darling on in your kuma Kwajo Hansen and a ebesom no de lunch on peace e dia so mo mu wie pe e dia wie nka abon so beba enka abon na chi no na ya akuna du mama Africa mampani ono so e de asumdwe nkomo beba asumdwe nkomo ni si se wi ye de Ghana nyina be sha mensa e kwa so brebre no na kopim no nsia me din semone na minya wie pe na radio na pon samote se obi ade bibia aba ne fm na ya akase eyehye opa betimati opa betima pa obi bia tra she so also your bema won dia no mi sibi na dwunso yi thank you
tune it in turn it up